Yeah, fuck you, go ahead. Do it, OBS. Do it, why not? Yeah, it don't matter in this case. I can take my fucking time. It's only Doom fucking 2, man. Who really cares? It's been done to death. It's not a particularly groundbreaking thing to do. It's not like we're trying to beat racing games with the shittiest Jeep. I'll come back and do that again someday. Jesus Christ, fucking... It gets worse, this stuff pile, doesn't it? Every time I stream, I think. But yeah, we're going to take on Doom 2 on the K5. And you see, I'm now officially like stealing ideas from other channels and other text scroll and that. Well, that's a good idea. Says we haven't answered questions, I suppose. Although I'll just probably speak about the machine anyway. You know what? I think I'll do this in Windows. This thing should be set up already. It's got a PS2 mouse port on this machine, so I've actually got an optical, which makes no difference because I'm going to stop using it as soon as I get in the game. But why the fuck would I use a mouse in this? I don't know. I can see why people would. I mean, it is more accurate than using a keyboard, but I don't know. I just play it with a keyboard. What are the volumes going to be like? Oh no, but we're in sound canvas mode because this Maestro can do that, you see. The Maestro is pretty much fully sound canvas compatible. But I think it sounds better than the sound canvas. I'm going to let the demos run. Let's see what we're in for you. And my microphone's on this time. Yeah, it is. Good. So yeah, I'm going to let the demo run. I want to see... what we're in for in this level pack. As far as I know, it's basically just a level pack. I don't think it really adds anything to the game, but let's call it Doom 2 anyway. It's Doom the sequel. Oh, well, it looks like we're in for a great time, eh? It was like, what, 20 seconds before the demo guy died? That sucks. It's just me, or did they bring on the dude who did that impossible fucking level pack for Doom 1? Which technically this should be Doom 3 then, by the logic that they named them, right? I don't like the idea of that, because I actually looked up how you're supposed to do those levels. And basically it's a load of faffing around with making monsters infight and shit. And then I'm not doing that, so I'll tell you at the start now that if we end up having to do that to beat this game, howdy lame guy. You see, I'm going to feel rotten now for missing most of your stream yesterday, but yeah, if we have to resort to making monsters infight and shit in this game, like that level pack that I didn't complete before, I won't be playing it, and I will put the Pentium on, and I will play fucking Crystal Caves instead. So we'll see how things go, but the demo guy keeps dying, so I'm kind of already a bit suspicious, you know. Is there another demo in the loop? Let's have a look. It won't be that long, will it? It hasn't crashed my machine, it fucking has! Yeah, well, I stole that idea from Wayback Text. It seems like a good idea. It stops people having asked about these things, you see. Asked. Oh, that's a whole word. Fucking hell, I'm sorry. I don't... Yeah, like what? That was under 4 minutes, considering I think for the first 2 minutes I probably just sat here before the game crashed. For fuck's sake. Like, it doesn't matter what I play it on, does it? It's just unstable. No more demos. Let's just play the game before it breaks anything else. Wow, my microphone just went on permanent peak then. That was weird. Yes, I know, the SCSI interface and shit. Start. Start, you piece of crap! Now you see, I'm going to have to go back in Windows because all my volume levels are adjusted for that, and it's just one of the flaws of this Terratech card. It's worth those problems for this Terratech. It's an awesome piece of kit, but it has a few shortcomings. it's so ambitious of a card that I honestly can forgive it for having them, because it does work really well. Like, you know, it's a German card, and it's like overblown, so considering the shit Spear used to make, it's like, yeah, you know what, this thing's actually like basically just gold. It actually is. It has a gold, like, backplate shield on it. Oh no, all the file names will go past. You'll find my grainy dial-up porn. But there might actually be some on here because of the fucking video decoders and shit that this thing has. Because I would have just put the fast thing in that I found to test those. So it might well actually be grainy porn on here somewhere. But yeah, I add to my conditions that if the game crashes like 3 times, we'll count this as 0, so it's got 3 more crashes, and if it crashes a 3rd time, then I won't be playing it either, because I'm not entertaining it. I had enough of that with the first one. I had to change out my fucking machine. And I went back and tested, and it still crashes. Like, I know I turned the cache timings down, and I don't know what it's done to Windows Chicago, but that seems to have cleared itself up. But Doom still crashes, so it don't like that machine. And evidently it don't like this one. And I can't remember what I finished the first one up on. Honestly, I've forgotten what machine that was. It was probably the fucking Pentium that ended up having to do it. I'm not putting this on my fucking Pentium. It can go fuck itself. If it don't work on my K5, then it ain't gonna work. And I've been streaming over 5 minutes, I ain't even fucking got in the game yet. So this is Doom. This is id Software. This is the id experience right here. Look at this. Right fucking here. Ain't that fucking brilliant? That's just what I fucking want. Yeah. You son of a bitch. Fucking start, you piece of crap. I thought this was supposed to be like a 7200 RPM fucking hard drive. It is, but it only does like... Why did the volume level go up? I don't know why that happened. I hope that's not my mixing levels, and that microphone shit happened again. If you're getting really weird noises through the microphone, do let me know, because that... Here's the thing again, I can't hear it back in a modern operating system. If we were in like Windows XP or Windows 90, I'd just be able to listen to the microphone and be like, oh yeah, something don't sound right. But now I don't know, and I've nowhere to check. Okay, well anyway, let's try this again. If it don't fucking work, I'm, like I say, it's got 3 crashes. If it crashes 3 times, I won't be playing it. And if we have to rely on monster infighting, because that McGee bloke apparently worked on this. And like I say, I looked it up, that's the only way to do those levels, apparently. I'm not putting it on fucking hard, fuck that. I remember something about this. Oh no, you still get stuck on walls that aren't there, look at that shit. What a fucking mess. It's not off to a good start, this, at all. I'm telling you now, I'm actually not in a good mood now. I started this positive, but now I feel fucking miserable. This had better not be a long game, because I want to fucking... I said I'd beat it, and I'll do my best. But I want it over fast. I want it to be a short fucking game. I don't think it is. I think fucking id just didn't know what the fuck they were doing. All their stuff's broken. They're just fucking clueless. It's because people talk about how great these things are without actually playing them. How many people do you think have been in the late levels of Doom in recent times? Because I bet you most people haven't fucking been there in years. And I bet you half the people who say, like, you know, id were the best, have probably never even been on those levels, which is why you don't see these people on my channel in my comments section talking about these things. Because they're fucking scared of people like me, because they're a bunch of fucking posers. They just want to call themselves nerds, because it's a fucking fad that they're going through. But in my fucking time, you didn't do that. You call yourself a fucking nerd. Well, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that. Someone else might. It was an insult. You'd get fucking braid around the fucking ear holes for that. I didn't know that was there. I don't know what it did, because, I mean, that's just how Doom works. Looks like you should be able to get out there, doesn't it? Ah, we can go out there. I'm guessing that's what the Switch did. Will this kill me? No, it won't. But yeah, that's why. I found the most years ago now. I don't know if it's still the same, but it probably is. I find one of the most interesting things with people pretending to be nerdy and gamers and shit. It's kind of sad because I don't claim to be a gamer, I just claim to be some dude who's just fucking about. But yeah, it's women it has the best effect on when they're claiming to be like that. Fucking hell, they'll go out their way just to make sure they're not going to fucking talk to you, like, because they're like, oh yeah, I'm really geeky and shit. It's like, oh yeah, well, you know, I could be a little bit, suppose, you know. You mention shit and you see the look on their face like, oh god, I have no idea what he's on about. It turns, you know, he knows what he's on about, and it turns to fear because they're like, oh god, now I look really stupid. And you can tell they feel embarrassed as shit, and so they're going to do everything they can. They sort of go into run away mode. It's fucking hilarious. Guys as well, but women more. It shows on their face more. Yeah, I'm running Windows fucking 10, but I don't make an ounce of difference, really. It's just a feature that went missing. Oh, I'm going to abuse the fuck out of the save game buttons. It hasn't, right? No! I thought that was quick save. It's F6 in Doom, is it? Okay. That's fine. Move my pencil out the way before I break it. I'm going to poke it in your eye. Oh, fine, save 12. You know what would be funny is if our last save on the previous thing was save 11. Oh man, it's dark. Uh, 25 megahertz, I think. Yeah, 25. It's just propping the camera up. I've got nothing else to put it on. So it's just sat on a stack of CPUs and a couple of fucking floppy disks that are never going to get used again. And it's not like they fucking work. I don't even think the drive in this thing's connected. See, I'll try and play the whole thing, man. Like I say, it depends how the game wants to fucking do things. So, can I go back to my regular shotgun? Yes, I can, because that double-barreled one just seems like it's probably a waste of ammo. Let me have a look. Let me... Yeah, that's gonna... figures. And this is why we need a jump button. Why would you make an FPS with different floor heights that has no fucking jump button? Because it actually has platforming sections in Doom, that's the thing. The game has platforming sections, but it has no jump key. It's really rookie things like that just really fucking rattle me. Fucking 32 levels, man. They better be short levels. I'll catch up with the other comments in it. There we go. Well, they may be. I mean, it was a thing I used to have to do at work, was disconnect, like, drives and USB ports and shit. I actually had to take knives to a few motherboards to disable features permanently. No, that isn't what I'm looking for. That's not... It doesn't... It has a massive delay on it, so I can't really hear it. And it doesn't work properly with USB microphones. It's just weird things. I need it to feed back instantly. The weird thing is, the internal sound card can sort of do it in AC97 mode, but the gain of the microphone port on it is so low. And I'm using the line input for this, and of course, finding sound cards that have more than one of these things now, it's damn near impossible. Oh god, it's going to prompt me. You know what I might as well do? It takes as many key presses. It's a quick save, is no quicker. Again, with the rookie mistakes. They're very off-putting. A hull. Now you see, there's a fucking hull. But you know what's going to happen if I go in the hull, don't you? There's no way out of the hull, most likely, because it's a hull and there's no jump button in this game. This is the same place I've already fucking been here, you fucking dickheads. Well, I guess we're going down the hull. They hit me through the floor, man. That was through the fucking floor. That was bullshit. Oh, shit. That's not good. You want to give me a bunch of health packs after pulling a fucking stunt like that? Phew. Oh, what does this think it is? No, I need a key. I need a key. It's fucking dark. Oh, it wasn't even me that time. Oh, whatever, we got the key. That was simple enough. Now I can bravely run away. I thought I saw something. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. Who cares? Gotta find the exit now. I want to know what the button does. Like, you know, what would its purpose be? That makes Doom guy confident he can leave that area. I think my PC speaker's broken. So, I'll just solder another one. You see, I think somebody mentioned the city level last time. I can't really see how a city would play out with Doom's tile set, I've got to be honest. I can't imagine it's very pretty. I really can't imagine it's very pretty. Turn that up a bit. Yeah, but I mean, it's not as brown as that new Doom game. As much as it tries. I don't know what it is with id and brown. They seem to like that colour. I still can't really floor the music in these games. Like that is something I definitely have no complaints about, is the music. Looks like I should be able to get through though. See, what would screw us if that was a door that needed a key? That would just be a real asshole move. Howdy, Junkyard W. See, every time I see that name, all I can think of is Junkyard Wars. Sort of like the US equivalent of Scrappy Challenge, I guess. It looked like a slope floor then from the angle I was at. I was thinking, they can't do that. How would they do that? And that was me thinking I was clever for getting up there with no jump button, and I could have just taken the stars. It would have been a little bit easier. But maybe Doom guy's in a wheelchair. He can't do that. I always wanted to, I sort of drafted the idea for years ago, an FPS game where you actually played as a dude in a wheelchair called Stefan Hawkwing. It was, but it was going to sort of, would have probably upset people, because he was going to go around, you'd see his hand come up frantically tapping into his voice box for his one-liners. But at the end, his wheelchair was going to run out of batteries, and he was going to get up and start kicking it and yelling with his actual voice. Never meant to make it. It's not like I had the resources, but it's fun to draft ideas from time to time. I can hear guns going off. Yeah, they go through fads of colour games. I remember a time when everything was green. More so movies though, like it was kind of after the Matrix happened, just everything went this distinct green for a while. So there's no CPU hold option, I'm guessing. Well, I can still try Control Alt negative while it's running and see what happens. Like going and use like PC check or something, have a look and see if it's turning things off when you do that. So a lot of them will divide the clock when it deturbos. It's this gun. You see, this gun's pretty good, but it uses a lot of ammunition, so I'm just going to keep this one. No, I don't want the double-barreled one. Yeah, wind bias. The turbo jumper, yeah, I mean, you can, if there's a switch on there, you can press the switch, but most motherboards will respond to just pressing Control Alt negative and Control Alt plus. I remember messing with a couple of weird ones years ago that actually had more than just 2 speeds. Again, I don't know what that switch does. Yeah, see, Pentium 1 and Pentium 2 era boards quite often have one that doesn't go anywhere. It just changes an LED at most. This motherboard actually has a working D-turbo, but it's not entirely stable if you were to trigger it at the wrong time. Generally, if you have a memory manager like EMM386 loaded, it will crash the machine. And I've seen Pentium 2 boards that have the jumper but do nothing, but I have one that it is actually wired up like it should work, but that tends to just crash as well. I've obviously been in there. I don't know if I can get back up there, so... Oh, how lovely. Well, this is a key down. I'll just go down there. It's only one pinky. Deal with that. Press all the buttons without stopping to think of what they do. I'm sure nothing bad can happen. Oh no, my stomach. Not the fucking imps. Ugh. I want to punch them. I don't want to just gun them all. I want to... Can I never select the fist again now? No, I can't. That's nice. I always wondered why the chainsaw's also mapped up there. Like, I guess the fist was supposed to be selectable again. Like, the fist would be 1, the chainsaw was 7. Anyway, back tech. So now I wait for lawsuits for plagiarism for stealing the stroller. It seems I'm stuck down here now. Unless one of them switches, I'm guessing one of them probably brings that down and it's on a timer, yes. But yeah, I think that may be a bug with the weapon selection, to be honest. Do I want that teleporter? Well, I don't know if I'd been in that teleporter, but I'm not going in there now, obviously. Yeah, I figured I'd put it down there instead of up the top. Packard bells and rusty, well. It wouldn't be the first one I've seen go rusty. I don't know whether they were prone to it or it's just the way they ended up being stolen. Yeah, there's a lot of boards that... It's memory managers again. Quite often, like, loading it, putting the CPU in protected mode will just put it at full speed no matter what on a lot of boards. Oh, great. I think the shutter's broken on your windows there. I'm sure there's some hidden message by the level designers there about unstable operating systems, but I don't think they have room to talk. On the other end, the game hasn't crashed again yet, so probably just jinxed it. It's probably going to crash as soon as I look around the corner. Why does this room look familiar to me? I feel like I've just been in here. I don't know why, because it's not even like it looks like the previous level. I feel like I've just played this level recently. It's the first time I've played this game in years. There'll be way longer on this than it was since the first one. Oh man, they might want to fix those things. That noise, that would drive me insane. Did it tell me, what, like I need a key for that object? Did it? So it does. Yeah, Dark Forces music tends to do that, I've noticed. I don't know who the fuck thought that was a good idea, but you know what these people are like. Must protect their intellectual property at all costs. Heaven forbid somebody would want to actually listen to some music. I told you I jinxed it, didn't I? I told you. Strike one. It's technically the second crash. Well, let's restart the machine. Wait while it goes through scan disk again. I shouldn't be drawing on that piece of paper because that's going to confuse me when I go back to level design again. I can't remember the last time I saved, but it wasn't that long ago. You see, I don't really want to skip this. It won't take that long. I'm sure it won't take that long. Go read about it while it works. No, it pauses while you try and read. Oh, damn it. I'm going to eat some shortbread while I work. Oh yeah, I forgot I had Microsoft fucking dev tools on this thing. I can't remember what I installed as well. I know there was something I wanted to compile, but I've long since forgotten what it was. It was a long time ago. I thought they did that already. Yeah, it started on a Mac 64, this thing, and then I put that diamond in there, but it wasn't very fast. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't impressed. The biggest problem I had with it is that the MPEG decoder doesn't work in Windows 95. The driver's broken. So there wasn't really anything I could do about it, but I'm like, well, the Mac 64 does that. So I'll just put the Mac 64 back in. It took a while to figure out how to make it work, because ATI call it software MPEG playback, which is weird, because it's definitely doing it in hardware somewhat. It's not a full-blown hardware implementation, but I'm not really sure why they would call it that. Look at that weird volume step again. I guess it'll be when the Windows mixer takes over from the DOS one. Well, that lasted a long time. I don't know where my pencil is. It hasn't been long enough for me to remember where it is. Honestly, I have like abysmal short-term memory. It doesn't work. It'll take me like 10 minutes before I can remember where that thing is. Okay, strike one, strike two. It looks like we're going to end up playing Crystal Caves here, doesn't it? You know what, I'm going to fucking... I'll just play with a mixer in DOS. I'm sure all I did was ramp the volume of the wavetable and the fucking master out. The problem is, like, with the Terratech is... Well, the whole you can't adjust the DOS volume in Windows, but also the line level output's quiet, but the speaker level output, if you turn that on, is way too fucking loud. And it'd blow my mixer up. Yeah, these look correct. Now the wave out's higher here, I'm not messing with that. I think that's all correct though. Okay, let's fucking load this before anything else. Did he just have me then? That's louder. That's definitely louder. The game forgot my gamma settings for some reason. That didn't work. That definitely didn't work. The hell? That was loud. That was really loud. That sounded like about 20 doors went off at once. Ah, more pitch black rooms. This is just lovely. Seriously, I can't see shit in here. Yeah, well that noise is those broken shutters from before. I'm kind of used to hearing rhythmic bangs like that from building those machines in Duke 3D, but that's more of like a flump noise, like, because the shrinker makes the monster falling on the floor sound for whatever reason. I thought it'd crash them, but it was just stuck on the geometry. It'll happen more and more, because I would imagine, like, as YouTube's made no money as yet, as far as I know, investors are slowly going to back off, or it's just going to get more expensive to run. I still think there'll come a time when they'll try getting rid of channels like this and channels like yours, and that, you know, they're just going to be like, look, we can't afford this anymore. You're going to have to pay for it now, or get off the platform, basically. Is that a door? Is that what the button does? Ah, here we go with this again. Buttons that have no defined purpose. In pitch black rooms where we can't fucking... I suppose, but they wouldn't publish that. They'd just publish YouTube's figures and be like, well, look, it's losing us money, so that's how you do business. That's how you run a corporation. Can't figure out what that switch does. I hear something going... I don't know, it might just be the door that I came in through. Let me let that close. That doesn't do anything audible, that switch. There's a teleporter over there. But I mean, that's probably the way out, because going in there isn't gonna... The hell was that? What? It's like... Yeah, it usually is. I can't remember where this thing goes. Well, I mean, it's like anything. It's not like YouTube will be around forever. There will come a point where it comes crashing down, because everything always does. And the quality of everything degrades over time. It gets watered down farther and farther from whatever the original vision was. But, damn. Well, that guy's serious about murdering us. Horses. Well, I guess we need to be in this one. See, I'm still not going to use that double-barreled gun. I don't think that thing's beneficial to us at all. Not yet. Because these guys go down too quickly. It'd just be wasting ammo. Might want to use it on those. Oh, it's all I had to hand. So all I had to hand was that CPU and those couple of discs, and it just seems to work. There's like 2 or 3 CPUs under there, and there's like another one holding the cable in place. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at that. The day will come. At the very least, it'll display like a friendly little message. Oh, it's that level that was in the demo. Let's see if we can do better than the dude playing in the demo, because he died. And then the machine crashed. Yeah, oh no, it's not heavy, that camera. It's just a little key fob camera, so it doesn't play anything. Right, we're doing better than the demo guy so far. But he didn't go this way, so I don't know if it counts. Yeah, you see, everything's locked up over here. It's not really helpful to us. This is somewhere we're going to have to be at some point. Of course, the way the levels are designed in this game, this may be the way out, but not the way in. That wasn't very pleasant. How rude. Can somebody teach these imps manners? This whole dropping floor sections thing is a bit strange to me, but maybe there's some other place we can go. Oh, they've put lights in this one to help us navigate in the blackness. That's nice of them. And it said go in here, so I have no reason to disbelieve that. The demons would put arrows there to help me. Oh, they probably just feel bad for me. No, I'm not picking that, it's useless. I'm serious though, I'm just going to leave it there. Oh, that's nice. Well, we're not going back over there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, do I want to go through there yet? I don't. Oh, no. We'll check these first. Oh, that opened it. I can go back out there now. Oh, what that did. But they don't work anymore. Yeah, I don't know what those fucking last one did, but I'll keep going this way for now. It just feels right. That's kind of nicely diabolical, that music. It's definitely the one thing that's consistently pretty good in these. That double-barreled shotgun though, man, that thing would have wasted us so much ammunition by now. On all the enemies that go down in just one. It's another drop. You see, you got to think about jumping down holes in this game, because there's no way back up. And I don't think any of them would lead anywhere irreversibly, but... Well, I guess these are the waste tunnels that the level title was talking about. This reminds me of that flooded area that you go to quite late on in Strife. That I think I've only ever seen once. Right, I'm getting shot to bits now. Yeah, more rockets, always good though. Never really go wrong with having more rockets. More explosives is that. So this is that area from there. Well, I can't say I'm surprised everyone else has one now. Fucking hell, that dealt massive damage. Don't know how that didn't hit me, but I'm on like 5% health. Hell, man, Doom Guy's not going down. It's like, no, I'm hanging on. I'll try and get you some health, Doom Guy, but I don't think we're going to be able to. I think we've probably exhausted the supply that was in the level before. Yeah, there's some. It's not really good, but that's a nice unlucky number, you see. I think that's all there was. That's back down there. Oh well. And the monsters don't sound very happy with me. That's just those things. Well, I've got just the present for them. Well, that spawn stuff, probably. Oh, it's those red dudes again. No, I'm not going down that easy, game. I'm determined. I'm beating it on what I've got. Aha! My exploration paid off. There we go. Yeah, just save it on save 12, it should be safe now. The thing is, Disney's got like a good deal going really, because I mean, they've got like the nag factor of children on their side. Which a lot of parents cave into quite quickly, they don't seem to like the sound of it. Makes you wonder why they had them in the first place. Yes. Forgot where I was going with that. Just because I want to kill this red bastard is offending me. I'll just use rockets on him. Oh, for fuck's sake, come off it. You know full well that was bullshit, dude. Oh. Where is it? And it's down. I'll just leave them fuckers down there. They're not going to do anything to me. There's probably nothing in there. Oh, great. So we got hit by nothing and the game crashed. That's lovely. That's fucking lovely. See, I don't know. Oh, I do know who wrote the fucking code for these games. Not impressed. I'm really not very impressed. It's going the same way the first one did. Hey, guess what? I didn't even save again, did I? So I could fucking do that again. It's just wonderful. Wonderful. It's software quality, man. It's software quality. Evil. Evil. I'm sure I remember a ba-da-ba-da in that music. Maybe that doesn't come on that far. Oh, for fuck's sake! Fuck you! Just give the machine a moment to think about its existence. It's pretty awful, I've got to be honest. Not the machine. The machine's brilliant. So now I've turned it off, you realise how loud it is when it comes back on. They run hot, these K5s, like, concerningly so. And the airflow isn't really that great in these T cases sometimes. I should have stopped already, but I'm giving it a free pass on that because we hadn't started the game yet, so, you know, I'm just going to say the game didn't crash, the menu crashed. It hadn't quite loaded the level. Right, here's what we're going to do. Oh no, that's slower than I thought it was. A crasher? There's no map in this game, is there? That attention to detail that was been lost. That's a shame. I suppose that's what'll happen when you release a level pack and call it a whole new game, though. But I heard, but Duke Nukem, yeah, Duke Nukem didn't call it like Duke Nukem 3D 2. They called it Duke Nukem 3D, the Atomic Edition. Well, they called it the Plutonium pack, actually. The Atomic Edition was Duke Nukem 3D with the Plutonium pack pre-installed, and I think some minor differences in the con files. I actually think the, oh god, it's a fart flinger. I actually think the music's more memorable in Doom 2 than it is in the first one. Because I can remember the music when I hear it. I haven't heard it in years, but I'm like, yeah, I remember this song. Even when that makes a noise, them little Jaguar things in Shadow Warrior. Oh great, it's the will there to be reskinned for Strife Gun. That would be a troll if that just moved the elevator, but it seems to be doing something heavy. I can hear it's on the left of these. Seems to be straight over. I don't want to have to go in there. I don't have any protective clothing to go in there. And everybody knows, like, it's the Union will hear about this. Because we have very strict standards about doing things like that. Oh great, it's flickering up here now. Is there anything out that way? No, so there isn't even anything in the pit there. What was the point in coming down here? Is there just shit that's back up there, or did the... Shit! I can't press the button again. That must be somewhere else in the level then. Because it's not in here. I need a good spot to get a run across. I think the distance is relatively uniform. Move, elevator, hurry up! It's way too dark in this place. It's not my monitor. If it's ever too bright, do let me know, because I can probably turn the brightness down in OBS. Did I press that already? Oh no. Oh no, it was for that elevator, I think. Save the gun now. Yeah. Great, it's a fucking minigun guy. High voltage. First time I've seen any real sign that they use real electricity in these places. Oh, also poison. Well, poison's good. Oh man, what's that thing? Oh no, I've seen him, but... It sounded like he hurt himself. Well, if he does self-harm... Oh, it went down quite easy, actually. Oh, come on, I touched something, so now everything wants to kill me again. Waste of ammunition, but it was worth it to see him fall off the back of the platform. Those things are annoying. They're really annoying. Hopefully it doesn't start spamming us with those again. They're like the drones in Duke Nukem. There's going to be stuff up here now, isn't there? That'll be what I heard. At me. So it is. I'll take that. Thank you very much, imps. Thanks for looking after it for me. So yeah, I sort of remember them being in Doom 3. That was a really long time ago, and I still haven't been able to dig up the old fucking school magazine stuff I wrote years ago. I wrote about that game because I'd like to find that shit. And I know it's still around somewhere. I know I have a backup of the hard drive that it was on. Probably still have the hard drive, but I don't know if the data would be intact by now. There's a particular era of Seagate drives that seems to break down. See, when I was on about the mouse before, that was... Oh no. But yeah, that was one of those moments where having a mouse would have been better just to evade the monsters there. There's nothing in the centre there. There's a key door there, but there's nowhere to get to it, it seems. Well, so we think, but... Oh no. Quick, run away. I just went the longest way around, didn't I? Yes, I did. It was right there. That's where we came in from. Oh, was it? Yeah, I don't know anymore. No, it's not too confusing, this layout. I can work with it. So let me guess, I want to go in the one that has no corresponding tile up there. Of which I'm sure there was one. No, there was a door in the middle. Okay, so that's not going to make any difference. These are just going to go to where they go. And, well, maybe that'll solve the... Yeah. That was a bit easier than I thought it was. I assume mouse cards would be like bus mouse, I guess. I can't see why they wouldn't. I mean, it's basically all the serial interface or the PS2 interface would be hooked up to anyway. You've entered deep into the infested starport. But something is wrong. The monsters have brought their own reality with them. And the starport's technology is being subverted by their presence. Ahead, you see an outpost of hell, a fortified zone. If you can't get past it, you can penetrate into the haunted heart of the starbase and find the controlling switch which holds Earth's population hostage. I realize that by now, Nancy will have discovered my journals. Hang on, son. What the fuck? There we go. Did we finish the first episode or not? Cause it, oh man, these things don't look pleasant. I was about to ask if we could make them fight each other, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. I'm just going to push it anyway. Oh, that made life worse! Oh shit. Yeah, that's the portal. But wait, shit, spider gem on it. You see, they still haven't fixed the fucking invisibility, have they? Yeah, it's all well and good, but is there any health anywhere, please, game? I could really use some about now. If you just dump me in the level with no health, it's a bit shit. There we go. Fucking hell. That went with a bang. I don't remember switching weapon, but, well, we'll fight them with their own... Man, that thing sounds horrible. I got no rockets left, that's why. Yeah, you know, invisibility and shit, man. Totally works. We're totally invisible right now. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I should have saved that. What do we do now? Could I have just pressed that the whole time? Yeah, I did wonder about that, but there won't be much showmanship in that, would there? Oh, for fuck's sake! This is fucking... Yeah, the level name is kind of a giveaway, isn't it? Fucking thing. I don't think I saved on that, so... Well, we'll soon find out whether it can be done that way, I guess. I might run around and pick the ammo up first. I'm still not clear whether that was the end of an episode or not, but I mean, you'd think there'd have been like a proper boss instead of mini-bosses, so I don't know. Yeah, I'll start typing now, it'll go in the keyboard buffer, there we go. Right, quick before it crashes again. Yeah, we're still back here, that's fine, that's not weird. Oh jeez, I haven't done this yet. Oh, crap, that was quite a while ago that was saved. Isn't that... Oh, that'll be the switches there, right? Yes. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm at a pig's ear with that. Serve me right for rushing. Oh, god damn it! But then it's like, if I don't rush, the game's gonna crash. It's your fault, you flawed. You caused this to happen. It was working fine until you showed up. Just blame everybody else. No, we know whose fault it is. We know whose fault it is. I'll bring the credits screen up. We'll see whose fault it is. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, they don't have an option for that, so I guess we won't do that. Oh, man. By treason, I don't understand why you don't like its software. I can't really, you know, I think your opinion's weird. Because, like, you know, it makes no sense to me. Everybody likes Doom, everybody likes its software. It's totally the best. You know, it's one of the best made games, it's so innovative. All these things, it's completely flawless, with no flaws whatsoever. So this is going to turn into another one of them streams where we should just rename it. Like, it won't, because, well, I said I'd allow it 3 crashes and we've been past way more than 3. I've actually been lenient. Something moved in the distance. It was like he was in the floor for a moment there. Well, I'm going to bring this out. For no reason other than I just haven't used it yet. And it's getting cold in my hands. It's uncomfortable to carry the cold steel around. And I mean, this place, you know, half the power's out. It's definitely going to be cold in here, man. You know. Watch this little thing spitting fire. And see, every time there's a delay on anything, I'm like, oh no. Hey, 6:10, you see, that's better than the part-time. That's the correct time, is what that is. Yeah, I get it. Let me in, before anything else goes wrong. There we go, we'll see about this. Yeah, we can't just go up there. Let's press buttons until we can. The invincibility power-up, that doesn't work. But yeah, you can't just walk up that, so at least now we know. I'll be honest, it is actually quite satisfying killing those spider demons. Spider demons. You got die, H. Basses. I'm telling you, that guy's working on Iron Maiden, the guy who made that thing. At least they didn't hire him to do the voice acting this time. And I've heard people complaining about what voice acting they did get. I don't really think there's anything that badly wrong with that, to be honest, but... Oh, we got 100% items there, just so we did better the second time around. And we still completed it in, like, less than part-time. But, oh, isn't this level in the N64 version? It looks like a level that's in the N64 version. No, I don't... Oh, well, I double barrel then. Ow! Well, demons, if you cared about being shot, you wouldn't stand there in the way of my fucking shotgun, would you? You'd go somewhere else. Now, this big empty room makes me very suspicious. This is the sort of thing that... Yep, exactly. I'm so tempted to go and start messing with the keyboard right now. But I don't know if it's tuned the same way as this thing is. I'm sure I shifted it over to like 432 or something. So that switch is on, this one is not, which makes me think, yeah. Oh. No? No, that's not what it does. I don't know what it does then. I can hear something making a clashing noise, or is it just that? Nope. Well, I guess we'll come back later. If we need that room, then, well, we'll find out later. Well, that looks completely safe. I'm sure nothing's going to go wrong in here. Absolutely. Now, why would it ever go wrong? Yeah, there you go. Fucking caca demons. That's a spicy meatball. Well, they're not going down. We've got like 20 rockets. We might as well let them have some of those. And we've been saving them for someone special. I think they might just be special enough. You know, they're trying, man. They're putting the effort in. I appreciate that. It didn't lead to anything other than their blue blood, but, well, that's their problem. Red key. It's not calling them objects anymore. It's calling them doors now. Oh, yes. Give me that in a long corridor. Why not? Yeah, we might as well just... I'm going to punch him. Oh, I can't. But I can chainsaw him. There we go. Yeah, I can't punch because weapon selection bug. The chainsaw's mapped twice and the fist no longer exists. I'll let monster infighting happen in there. Because that's just going to fix itself for me, I think. Now, when I was on about people who haven't played these for years or whatever, like, you know, last time these people saw the last level was probably never. The other thing I gotta wonder is how many of the people who would play it now played it with a mouse. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking party in there. Flinging a lot of farts. Oh, no. Let's not open that. They don't seem to be killing each other anymore. Wrong one. Not many rockets left. Let's go back down to the vector weapons. Shit, his firing rate's faster than mine, I think. Is the audio reversed, or am I just being weird? Yes, the audio's... the stereo's flipped. That explains a few issues I had. Fucking hell. Uh-oh. I'm not doing that. I want them to start murdering each other. Oh, we got invulnerability, but that's no use to me, you see. I want to let them kill each other. Ah, bollocks to it now. Let's just plasma gun the bastards. It'd be nice if I had the BFG. Oh, they have actual knockback on their projectiles. Oh, we can just be a cocky shit with this now, can't we? Oh, a box of parcel force. Let's go for the big bastard, because he's the problem, right? He's the one who killed me last time. Why do I feel like my invulnerability is going to run out any second? It is. Invulnerability! Whoa. Well, that was pretty intense. I don't know what that does, but... Of course, it's done pretty much now to replenish my ammo. It's pretty rotten of it. Oh shit. Yeah, he came out of that with like 200% health. Well, probably, but still, it's... I do just wonder, because I'd reckon half the people who endlessly praise these things have either never played them all the way through, never had to deal with the issues that come with it. I mean, I found it with synthesizers. Most people who say that the CZ is shit have never actually owned one, so... Most people who say the DX is good have never actually used one. So the same thing maybe applies to games. I think it would. I mean, it's like fucking movies. Like, you ask people, they'll go on about, well, Casablanca, Citizen Kane, because they're the classics. You know, classics, can't say bad things about them. But you find these people have never actually watched these movies. That was weird. But they're going to say they're great, because they've been told they're great. It's like, well, maybe it isn't that great. Maybe it doesn't hold up that well anymore. Maybe it wasn't that great to start with and there just wasn't an alternative at the time, or somebody said it was great once and it just got perpetuated because it was somebody who was respected. Well, if I can't get out of here, I'm docking some serious points. Oh, we went pointlessly invisible. That is a do-nothing item. They just wanted to show off that weird rendering effect that they've got. That's all that was for. What's the point in that? What's the point in this room altogether? There is none. Well, I'm probably missing something really obvious. Now it is, I'm done. Doesn't appear to be an operable wall. We do have a yellow key down there. So we got that going for us. And that was that room. Oh no, why all the medkits? This is all going to open up, isn't it? It's just a feeling I have. That's one of those pointless berserks. Yeah, what do you know? At least it's only imps. That's fucking shit. I don't need to go to that area at all. Well, I'm just going to rocket the bastards. We'll murder the bastards by the bushings. Use their insides to grease the treads of our tanks. Can't remember what it's from. What it's from there. I know some death metal album sampled it, but... Another... Oh, well, if we'd only known about that before... But we didn't, so we have to live with that now. And you see, now I don't know which one the red key door is. I'm guessing this one, because... Oh, fuck you. Really? You're gonna unwin me again, game. You son of a bitch. Give me the platforms back. I didn't know that, I just guessed it. I'm sorry, but if you put something like that where it just puts you in an unwinnable spot, like, that's cheap shit, so I will retaliate by being cheap. No! Not into the pit! It burns! Does it? Yeah, it burns. Gannon was right. Oh, you see now I've got mandatory damage. This is fucking great. So we're back to this shit. Now it's going to start, isn't it? Up to now it's actually been pretty fucking good. But this is where it starts. And now we've got those rotten meatball bastards. Look at them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Does he, like, make... He does. He just makes those things appear. And makes more of them upon dying. Yep, this is where it starts. This is where the fucking spiral begins. Where will it end? Oh man, I hope it doesn't keep that up, because I was actually enjoying myself. Music's still good. I know about Patton. But yeah, the music's good. So no matter what, the music's good. I remember seeing this room in a video not that long ago. It was making fun of something, but I don't remember what. Stop! That hurts! Painful. It's like that little ledge back there. You have to wonder how much time was spent designing the levels around the fact there's no jump button. That could have been spent putting the jump button in. It would probably been faster and easier. I think any competent programming team would have just put one there. I don't know. I don't think it's that they couldn't, because I can't see why that would be the case. It's, like I say, it just seems like a really odd design choice to me. A game that has platforming sections. You've got a game that has floors with different heights, with platforming... Oh, what a waste that was. With platforming sections in it, and... I don't know, it just... To me, it feels like it was designed to have one at one point, and they just had to bodge it out, like, add these extra little lips to the edge of the level design just to make sure you could get up there. It sort of feels like it. I think I've said it controls a bit like a car. So, yeah, wheelchair I could see being... Well, I don't know what those stars are for, because that didn't do anything useful. I guess we'll need that later. No, that's too far, we're not getting up there. Still can't floor the music at all. Oh no, what? Why? It's not gonna... There we go. I'm so tempted to start fucking with the synth. I actually can this time, because I got... To be honest, I got everything's just going through the MU Diner and put some reverb and chorus on there. Oh, now it sounds like one of them bad OST rips. Alright, we'll stop doing that and go back to the game. Just going through the same mixer and this stuff. So I don't like having to listen to everything at line level through my headphones. I should just order new cables and new headphones. They're probably not very expensive. It's really kind of sad not having Macklin branded cables for a time. I've always had those around. Just... yeah, it's going to seem weird. Fucking hell. You sort of get slung out of the corners. Fuck! I don't like those little redhead things, man. I just don't. Oh, that was... I thought that was the Berserk before, and it was an empty cell. I could have picked it up. Is that all that was in there? That seems a bit weird to me. Like, again, here we go. We're starting with all these pointless areas that you never need to come into. That the previous game had, like, further in. Or the previous levels, because I still don't really want to call this a different game. It is just a level pack. But... it just doesn't... It's not good. Like, I don't know why they decided to do that shit. Well, I have the rockets though. That almost feels like it should be a big fight out there or something. Well, maybe it allowed us to get that switch, but... why not just have the switch in the open? Because there's just nothing out there. This level design's actually really weird. Oh, that would have been our way up there, I guess. Well, I guess we're going round again now. Now, we could just id-clip it again, but... I won't. I'll do it legitimately. At least now that stairway makes sense. Oh, I see. And that's going to require coming back in there, isn't it? If that's a one-shot thing, you fucking bastards. It's a one-shot thing, isn't it? We missed it, so now we can never get it. Suck my fucking dick. I'm not fucking... what? Is that fake? Oh, if that's the case, I'm not mad. Because I can't pick it up. Oh. Now I can pick... this fucking game. This fucking game. I'll take those, because I'm going to need them. Yeah, close that. I don't want to go back in there. It's shit anyway, that room. Oh, well, I wonder how this is going to fucking go. Jeez, I can't tell how this is going to go. Nobody in a million years would ever guess how this is going to go. Oh no, there's nothing trying to kill me. Yet. I don't know why it'd do that though. That's just weird. It shouldn't. Items aren't sectors, they're sprites. They're... I fuck knows out how this engine works. That looks blurry when I move on my monitor. There's a, like, where Backtag was on about, like, just it being a random video card or something. Duke Nukem 3D, some of them didn't make them to the final game, but one of the textures that does, and I don't know if it's used, it may be used in fucking Darkside, in that room above the hub area. It still has quantum branding on it. It's just a fucking hard drive PCB that they took a picture of. But they used to have scans of a floppy disk drive with its lid removed and shit. So it wasn't just it who were doing that, it seems. Ah, more mandatory damage. At least put some health packs down in this one, but... Oh, well, isn't that nice? Yeah, we ain't surviving that, are we? Is there even anything I need down there? I don't think there was anything I can't remember. Let's just go down here and fucking have a look. No, it's just a map, so there was never any need to go down there. No, you know what? It might just be some random switch, hadn't it? In this game, you never fucking know. This looks more legitimate. But that's weird. I don't understand why no clip would stop you picking shit up. I'm hoping it's something to do with the engines and the workings and that they didn't do that to be assholes, because if they're putting shit in, I mean, that key's fine. It turned out that it works, like, anywhere, but if they're doing shit like what they did before, where they just drop you in a hole that you can't get out of, you know, that sort of suggests they're just doing it to be an assholes, you know. I don't like that. Okay, that will be mine. Thanks, game. I'll take the key. You can have, I'll leave a tard there. Oh no, there's no crouch button in Doom, so I can't. Oh well. I did that. Oh, I see what that does. Fuck. That fucking sucked. That does. I really don't know what that does. This better not be a time puzzle. So I'm going to be very cross if it is. Now let me out. For fuck's sake, I've had it with this level. I don't want to be in this level anymore. It's actually not too bad. I don't mind it. It's far from the worst. It's got some pretty decent shit in here. We're not getting up the next step even if we go up there though, are we? Because... hold on, I'll read that in a second because I'm trying to... Oh no! Yeah, I don't know what the version number is on this. It's just... Fuck. Did that dish colour when it crashed? Being way more lenient with this than I really should be. I should have fucking nuked this game a long time ago for its constant crashing. And the only reason I'm not is it doesn't really seem to have any major drive activity going on, so I don't think it's going to damage my like install of DOS or anything. But yeah, I just don't see why it would work that way. It's weird. It just seems weird to me. But then I don't know why the game would crash all the time. The site won't be silent if I turn the machine off. Nobody ever seems to, and that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know, man. I have to wonder what the deal is. I didn't look at the version number again. Wow, the frame rate's shit. Is it just my eyes? Might have just looked shit the way I was looking at it. I wasn't fully focused on it. Right, that's the bullshit thing there, wasn't it? But, oh, there was a key in here, so I need to be in there. Ah! The latest version, you say? Well, that might be the issue, because I seem to remember that when we upgraded the first one, it made everything worse. So that might actually be the problem. But it's the only version I have. I don't remember that being the one that brings that down. I've got to go and press that other one, because what it does might be important. Wow, I got stuck on that guy who was down there then, while he was down there. It's like when we got hit before by shit that was beneath us. As in an enemy that only had, like, you know, a pinky, basically, we got killed by, even though we were up on a platform. That's that door. Oh, what? Oh, it's served after the hit. What? That's some fucking garbage right there. Can I skip this? Where does this go? Fuck you, game. Could be a case of just if you touch the floor. It's not like it's damaging us for going there. No, of course not. Okay. Ah, I see how to do this now. I didn't want to... Man, this is weird. It's like the area that Dark Forces got, but it feels way less refined. You know what though? That rings a bell, because didn't I say the frame rate took a dive on the SX after upgrading to like whatever fucking that level pack was called. Again, it gives us one of these in an area where it's not useful to us. It gives a key, but I don't understand what good the key is, because I haven't found anything that key would open. Oh no, there's no bio suit. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's just nothing down here except that one dark panel. That does nothing. Yeah, it shouldn't have a problem running it, but... Well, this is before I went up there, and for all I know, there's some obscure touch plate it never tells you about that I have to activate, and that means I have to go on all of these, just to be certain. Understand this level. And we're trapped in this area and there's like just nothing to do in this area. Oh, I can leave. Well then why did it shut there? I'm assuming the yellow key door is out here somewhere. It is, I remember seeing it. So all of that shit we just did was pointless. So now again I have to fucking complain at the game for introducing vast areas that do nothing. Wow, that was loud. This looks totally safe. Oh, there's no point in dodging those, is there? We might as well just kill them because we're going to need something faster because... I'd rather use that. Okay. I'm assuming there's nothing up there. Assuming. Only assuming. That looks like an exit door. I think it is. I want to be clear though, I don't think the game's awful or anything, I just think it has some major shortcomings in it that nobody ever seems to talk about. Yeah, it doesn't seem unreasonable. Oh, the demon's dead. I like this music. Oh, I'll just listen to that while I finish my cigarette. optimise the game. I thought this thing was relative. It's like a repetitive song, but it sort of draws you in. I'll just turn the master volume down on that. I don't know if it's going to peak if I do that when the sound effects start. Already, but paranoia. Oops. See, again, that would be where having an house would be advantageous. But keyboard only, it's... I don't know. Just, it feels right to me to do it this way. Where do you come from? Sort you out, there you go. Unfair to leave those guys out, they've come all this way. I've never used one of those things again. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm deafening everybody. I know there's like a cracking noise because I've left the mixer up too high. It stops the music when I do that. Please don't stop the music. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I forgot. I forgot all about it. Well, that did something. There was a chainsaw back there. It's no use to me. Megasphere? What does that do? Gives me 200 fucking health and I'm going to lose walking back. Oh, that's lovely and thoughtful of them. So basically we actually came back from that worse off than we started. Again, it's another pointless area that has no reason to be there. This is going back the way things... I'm not... Into the blackness we go. What the hell, there's a lot of them in here. There's a lot of dudes in here. Oh, I'll let them suck a bit of plasma down, that'll be good for them. It's healthy, makes you lose weight. Not very much, I didn't have much chance. I will someday try and beat the damn thing. It was very difficult. I kept getting blown up, or dying anyway. I'm sure I remember getting blown up. Well, they were having a nice little cycle, Jack. Almost seems a shame to ruin it, but... That was efficient use of the double-barrel shotgun there. None of these areas I've been to have served a purpose yet, other than just draining me of health and ammunition. I feel like I've been in... Oh, no, it's these guys. Wow, I think he's got AI that dodges. It's dodgy AI. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you were just used to that kind of difficulty. And that sort of shit's subjective, though, I guess, because, like... You find with, like, Duke Nukem user content, the difficulty varies broadly by who made it, and whether it's deemed acceptable or not varies broadly by who plays it. And it differs as to where the difficulty is. You know, in shit I make, it tends to be puzzle heavy, so you're not likely to get killed, but Or at least not by being shot to death, but you're likely to end up with puzzles that are going to kick your ass. And a lot of people don't like that. Some people don't mind it, and it's just normal to them. Whereas other people ramp the combat really hard or something. Yeah, there's a fucking clusterfuck in here, and I don't even know where I'm assuming that's where I came in, no. I heard a door go. That was where I came in. So this area, I think, is probably pointless, isn't it? Fucking user account control. I don't want user account control. That shit was annoying. Make it go away. Hey now. That looks like, Hey now, hear what I say now. Happiness is just around the corner. I saw a med kit, I want it. Well, that figures. It seems like it would be. Yeah, there's a lot of shit like that. I've seen half of those fucking Super Mario World hacks. They're also what fucking TAS is of, though. Like, that's what fucking TAS is for. And shit like that. How did I know? Oh, well, we could do with those other times. Is it black in here otherwise, or is it light? Because it wouldn't surprise me if it was perfectly lit in here, and it was just basically fucking with us. But the fact that there's more of them there, and the fact that there's no shading differentiation showing up anywhere, makes me suspicious that we aren't just in a completely black room. How was it going to punish us for getting that? I'm abusing the save, not because I'm scared of being blown up, but because I'm nervy of the game locking up. I don't feel like it's a bad idea. I don't feel like it's going to crush us. No, I don't think we need that. Just leave it. I'm sure the textures keep wobbling like it's a fucking PS1 game or something. I keep just catching it with the edge of my vision. Also, no, it's not dark in here, is it? So that's where we came in. Ah! Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You know this Twitch text scroller, this OBS text scroller is a bit shit because I can't write anything longer than that. It just overlaps. Nah, just do. Only do. I mean, this is the same machine I played through Duke Nukem 3D, like start to finish without ever stopping, like a few months ago. And nothing's changed in it since then. Yeah, that would be kind of amusing. I would be willing to help you out with that if you ever wanted to mess with it. So obviously, I know my way around Duke 3D, so... To a degree, it's been a long time since... If you wanted to run in DOS, it may be a different story. It's been a long time since I've tried to mod the DOS version to any particular heavy extent, but... I'm sure I can figure it out. What? I didn't know they could do that. Oh, just blast me with... Fuck. Hell, what? Well, I don't know if it's the sound code. This Terrotech's, like, fairly compatible. It's a crystal sound chip. They usually work with damn near anything. Like, they don't sound that good usually, but They work with pretty much everything. Oh god, I need a yellow key. And that's the only reason for this room to exist, isn't it? Is to show me that. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. That's like not happening. Sneeze happen or don't. It stings. Oh. That's only just wearing off now. I'm actually impressed. Huh? Yeah, it's me. Oh, that's right. I don't have any of that left. And I don't know where to go to get that key. I need a key. Okay, this is a start now, really. That figures. Now, if it's a mandatory hidden panel or something, I will start punching everybody. Yeah, there's that problem with PCI sound cards, isn't there? I thought it crashed again then, but it was just sticking to the wall. I don't know, there was a lump there, and it just stalled for a second. I'm not going in there. I'm not feeling that suicidal, and we know there's nothing down there. Like, oh, that was a waste. I'm sorry, I'm reloading. Don't want to... Guess that'll take that. Pick that up, because we might need it later. This just leads me back there, yes. So guys, the ass is like... It is really quite broken. There's, Can we open that again? Of course, we'll never know what caused that. We will never know what made that open. That will be a one-shot thing that will happen once and only once for no reason. It's like, I don't think there'd be anything important in there, but you never know in this game. This game has this really nasty habit of just putting important things in. Why do they just stare at me like, why? Because you're a brown fucking tard and nobody likes you, that's why. This isn't as I remember this area. No, it's backwards. How would that work? That's too quick. That was too quick. Fucking hell. I don't think that works. At the very least, it doesn't work that way. That's for fucking sure. It's not even like it clip. I don't think there's anything important there either, but I'm just like, would they put the key there? Would they be that much of an asshole? Well, I don't know with this game. I'm hearing like other things move. This is weird. Oh, I see. Get off of that, because it probably will crush us. See, I feel like there should be an area back here or something. It's getting cold in this room, my legs are starting to ache. It's fine, it'll warm up. It's a good thing about the K5 running hot, the room's never too cold with it. This area again. Fucking. Oh yeah, it's at the end of there. What's that blue thing anyway? Is it like the one working light in the place? I don't know what to make of any of this. Okay, that's to the left of me because I still didn't go in and flip stereo, did I? Is flip stereo even an option in this game? Oh, well, at least we got that. The yes at the end is a little bit... It just seems really newbie to do that. Although all I can think of is that guy in Interstate 76. Oh, yes! None of this is getting me the yellow key, I might add. Absolutely none of it. It's not helping. And it crashed last time I went in here. And you know what I think does it? Is the screen changing palette. That's what seems to upset it. So I almost feel like this room should be more useful than it is. But it's not. So that annoyed something me going up here, because I just heard it. Oh, this fucking level. Why is the geometry there? People have linked me these things in Discord before. I am well and truly stumped here. Man, this fucking level. Why is that around all of a sudden? I remember Blood-Eyed Dragon playing this level. I think it was him anyway, and I remember him taking ages to get off of the level. So at least it's not just me. I wish I could remember where he picked the key up. That would make things a little bit better. I'll probably give up soon. I'll just clip my way through now. You know, I almost wouldn't put it past this game just to not have a yellow key, and that would be the thing that they send you looking for this key that doesn't actually exist. Oh, fucking hell, man. Yeah, I get the error. So this game, I think, had shootable panels like Quake, but they're so rare. How would you ever know to find one? I'm just seeing nothing. The only area we haven't gone that I can think of is that area with the bio shitter in it. Oh no, the bio suit. That was it. Yeah, we already stood there. And of course there is, I don't even remember where it is, but there was that whole area with, yeah, this area. I just don't see if that's not an overlay where I can still see where I'm going. So this stuff almost feels like it should have something in there, but... See, it's weird because he doesn't make the... on there. What was I saying about shoot panels? It's weird. The design's just strange. Ocarina of Time. It's a Zelda game. That's as far as my thoughts go. It looks like Ocarina of Time. That's all I got. Oh no, fucking hell. Actually, that's quite convenient. Thanks, game. Well, the key isn't in an obscure place. I just didn't notice it. In all fairness to the game, though. Oh, come on, what the fuck is this about? Is this like one of those lines where you have to queue for hours? Right, okay. Let's not get stuck on the scenery this time. I do intend to try playing Ocarina of Time again someday. If I ever get that new N64, I will... Fuck, I'll have another cigarette after that. Well, I'll get an EverDrive cartridge because it'll be cheaper than buying all my games again. And so I'll stuff that on there and give it a go. Because I kicked that game's ass when I learned it for a few days, like years ago, so I've always kind of wanted to play it again. Zelda's about as RPG as I would go. Maybe Strife, but yeah. No, it's not. It's rough. He gets stuck on things. He can get stuck on perfectly flat walls. And I can't quite speculate what it's doing to cause that, because I really don't understand how this game engine works. It's weird. It's like Doom runs on gas and Build runs on diesel, almost, you know? Circle of Death. Oh no, this was a level that was in the demo. That dude died really fast on in the demo. That's the thing with everything being brown. I thought that was an imp. I thought it was like some giant version of it that I'd not seen before. Oh, nothing bad will happen. What the fuck is that? I don't know, but its attack doesn't do anything, so... That does so. That crap clap that it just did. Is it something to do with line of sight? That attack's weird. I don't understand it. I don't know what it's supposed to be doing. Is that what those are? In all fairness to Duke Nukem 3D's collision detection's kind of a bit weird as well. Like, you can clip through a lot of things you really shouldn't, so I guess it kind of has the opposite problem. So it is a line of sight thing. Okay, that's really strange, but I can work with it. That crop feels like it would be the elevator. Oh no, I wouldn't be able to walk around that. Look, they put that to block it off, and it's probably unwinnable if you go down there. There's a switch I can see there. I can see an opening down there. I might have to go in there later. Well, it might not. It might just be a pointless area that you never have to go to in this game. That's like half the size of the map. Shit. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Yeah, he's invisible. He's not invisible enough, though. Well, that probably didn't do anything bad. We may never know. See what I meant about being stuck on solid walls? No, we've been that way already. I'm serving like mad because, like I say, it bothers me. I'm constantly worried that it's going to lock up. Well, nothing. What was that? Fuck that imp. I don't care about that imp. I don't know where this key goes. I've not seen anywhere for it to go. I can see openings down there. I would imagine that would have to go in one of those. That's got red torches, maybe that's where it goes. Yeah, fuck you, you fucking minigun twat. What was that? The first shot went through him. Fucking hell, he tried to punch us, I think. Oh, why would I need that? Sounds like a truck. Do I really need the biosuit? Well, I can't see anything. That's an invisible wall, apparently. So that's why I need it, because they anticipated that the level design was awful. That's nice of them. Well, at least they were considerate. Oh, fuck off. Design. Maybe I just didn't move fast enough. Faster. That was weird, it was like a crooked shot. Oh! This better not bust anything in my machine, having to constantly reset it. Because I'll send in the bill. I don't jerk it, well, it'd be Bethesda now, wouldn't it? I'll send them the bill, I'll just say, here you go. That's a bill for the time that I had to spend fixing this thing. That wasn't that long ago. Figures, I guess. Just knocks the bastard flying. There's one of them blue sphere things up there. There's that cacodemon that was here last time. I don't know. Does that go back where I was? Only right and go, I think. Oh, there he is. That opens those things. Well, how did we not take damage from that? Huh. Can't say I've ever run into that. I've run into things where I've had to turn it off, but never where it's been just a function of the thing that way. I don't know what that does. Ah. That's a lot of faffing about. Why not just put the button there, you fucking assholes? Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a teleporter. I was going to say, that'll be the exit. Let's find out where it goes. It only goes there. We don't need that. Or do we? Let's take it anyway, just to be certain. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm only missing a couple of health points, it's not too bad. No, I don't need to go out there. Let's get out of this level before anything else goes wrong. See you, red cacodemon bastards. Yeah, that Cirrus ISA one you got a while ago, I nearly bought one of that exact same model years ago. But the reason I didn't was because I thought it was too much for the 386 that it was for. And then that adder one caught my eye, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's overblown. And pointlessly overblown kind of, I just find it appealing. You have won! Your victory has enabled humankind to evacuate Earth and escape the nightmare. Now you are only a human left on the face of the planet. Cannibal mutations, carnivorous aliens, and evil spirits are your only neighbors. You sit back and wait for death, content that you have saved your species. But then Earth Control used out a message from space. Sensors have located the source of the alien invasion. If you go there, you may be able to block their entry. The alien base in the heart of your own home city, not far from the starport. Slowly and painfully, you get up and return to the fray. Hang on, so we're dealing with aliens now. Am I going to start new? Oh no. So it's not episodic. Oh no. This looks fucking horrible, I'm not gonna lie. This looks absolutely fucking horrible. There you go, we were getting blocked by something that we should have been able to walk over again. And damaged by something that was world lower than should have been able to damage us. I'm wasting ammunition here. Ow! Sons of bitches. So we're back to this. Oh man, this level better not fucking suck. Because it looks like it's going to. I'm not picking. Oh shit. It took me a while, I like to wait for it to notice us. This just doesn't look right at all. It's ugly. It's really, really ugly. That's unusual. I got a key, but I don't know where to put it this time. 200 health didn't last long. Oh, that's not good. That was an octobrain sound. I doubt that's going to help us against him, but I don't need you right now, you red bastard. I need another radiation suit. What for? Raw. Yeah, I think we need one, all that fat then. Wah wah wah. Wah wah. Wah 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 wah. They call me the Fat Man. That was absolutely dickish level design. That was fucking terrible. I'm sorry, but it was terrible. There's no way around it. It was terrible. Is there anything else in this area that I need? Fucking hell, that's bad. I'll pick that up now. Now it's useful. That's why I saved it. Saved it there, that fucking berserk, because I might need that. So it might kick our ass. A big empty space. And I was right. It's not easy being right all the time, but it feels good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I guess we're not going up there. It's probably not it. Let's have a look. Fuck it. Nah, there's nothing important up there. Yeah, it's like he doesn't actually exist in sectors when he's no clip, it seems. So maybe it just sets the sector value to -1 and that's why. You know, I'm not... No, that wouldn't have that effect in Duke, surely. Because it'll be done by player distance. It'll never check the sector number in that. It'd be even more CPU heavy than it already is to check player distances if it was doing that. Oh, it's this bit. I don't think there's anything else to do in this building, I've got to be honest. I think we've done everything. I've been everywhere, man. Raped by angry bars, man. I don't remember the words of that song. I wanna see your holy Lulu, lady. I wanna feel your Lulu in my hand. It's still in my head, that song. Oh, crap, I guess that teleports my only way out. Very well. Very well. I haven't seen the doors for these. I don't know where we would put them. Hopefully we didn't leave anything behind in there. It almost feels like a really sort of clunky take on a Strife map now. Look, it's back to 100. That wasn't very nice. And... that was weird. I guess it was the floor we were stood on that rose up. Which brings us back in here. It really wants us to be in here, for some reason. But there's nothing else in here. I've searched, and searched, and searched. That was the door that led us in. So the only way I can think to go is back out. But there was a switch there. Maybe I need that switch. I'll go and look at that really quick. I don't know what that did. I have no idea what that did. Wouldn't be in there, surely. I mean, we'll just end up back in there if... I'm not going to need that thing. That thing's stupid. That thing's really stupid. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Come on, let me back up. Didn't realise I'd pressed that, but... so be it, so be it. Come on. You fucking bastards. Die! 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 I'll just rocket that one, make him feel special. Is this going to be a guess which one's the right switch deal or something? Again, you never know with this game. Well, there are no switches up here. I don't know what any of the fucking levels do. It's not obvious. think there's anything up here. No, now we have to wait for it to go back down. God damn it. We press that one. There's no switches in there. What a weird little fucking corner. It almost looks like it'd be our running way out though, doesn't it? It better not be time. They shouldn't even do anything, that's the thing. They might just do completely nothing and we'd have no way to know. And to be honest, I swear half of the switches in this game probably don't do anything. Well, that was an ugly level. That was an extremely ugly level. Probably won't stream too much longer. Oh my god. I followed the arrow. It didn't lead me to anything great. So it just led me to a whole load of death. Fuck! Fuck! Damn it! I'm guessing there was one down there because I bumped into something. That bastard. That dealt with that bastard. Is there any reason to be in here? I'm guessing the game's run out of music for us. That's a shame. Yeah, the thing with the bias shadowing and shit is the sound card in this thing, you have to turn off all like shadowing and you have to turn the cache off to change the settings on the card properly. Otherwise, they don't tell you this, but it won't program the EEPROM properly if you don't do it, and so it just won't work right. Which makes me wonder, because you know the one I've got was broken, but it wasn't as broken as they made out, and it makes me wonder how many people think they're broken. Like how many of them have been thrown away as just it doesn't work, when that's what's really wrong with it. But I mean, it is literally flashing like a 128k EEPROM whenever you change a resource on this one. It's a bit of a clunky implementation. And it's just good practice, I guess, to turn that shit off when you're flashing something. Nothing in there. I don't like this level. Already, I don't like this level. It just looks like utter trash to me. Jesus Christ. That wasn't nice. What even was that? Ah, it doesn't do anything, that's right. I'm sorry, but this may just be some of the ugliest level design I've ever fucking seen. Fucking new board.map from a new fucking guy in Duke would probably look better than this. Now, I'm not saying, like, you know, it's not just that Duke's a better fucking game, but it's the fact that basically anyone could design a level better than this. Oops. Miles and miles of empty space with nothing in it. That's pretty typical of Doom, from what I've seen so far. No, I went that way, game, and it didn't lead me anywhere useful. But then this is the only other place we can go. So I guess we'll go in there, but... It's even down there, it's just a berserk, we don't need that. That's probably something up on top of the box. Yeah, I figured it might be. It looks that way, don't it? It's because it violates certain principles of how to design levels that don't suck. Oh. I guess nothing good in here. No, why would there be anything good in there? It's just another pointless area. Well, I just ran over the big arrow. That's the thing. That's how I got to the area I'm in. Oh, no. Let me back up there a sec. I'm going to id-clip it because I can't bother walking around. What? Where'd he come from? I'm not going to cheat to put myself anywhere I can't get to. I walk around and come back here, but I can't be bothered. So it almost looks like there's a teleporter up there. I don't see how you would get up there. Yeah, there could be switches and shit hidden fucking anywhere, you never know with this game. I don't think that is a teleporter, but... Damn, that made a lot of noise. I should flip the audio at some point. No, that is a teleporter. So fuck off. Teleporter to a place where everything can basically just shoot us to its heart's content. Yeah, that's it. That's all it gets us. That wasn't really very useful. So no key, no nothing. It's really annoying. I don't rate the design here at all. Yeah, there's a place we've not been. I always forget this engine can do masked walls. They're such a rare thing. Just don't see them very often, so when one does crop up, it's just weird. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Those are possible here. How far does this go? I fell farther than that without taking damage before. What are you on? I want some. There's two teleporters in there. Oh, I could have just walked in here now. That's nice. They're going to be ready to fucking maul me as soon as I go in there. Should I pick up that invulnerability, perhaps? Absolutely not. I'm just going to go in there as things are. You brown bastard's been shooting me off the... If somebody were to just take the line, you brown bastards, out of fucking context, that would fucking... Yep, it sure is horrible. Don't like it. Already don't like it. I heard a camel noise. Now you see, this is one of them areas where it's built almost where it makes me wonder if they planned crouching and jumping but went away for some reason. Well, that sucked. Oh, there was nothing up there, was there? I'm sorry to fucking cheat, but... I don't count as cheating when I can just walk around again. It's just time saving. Nobody wants to watch Walking Simulator, do. I'm only using it to have a look at, like, areas I could go anyway, so... Let's tease the Crusher. Still no keys. No, I wouldn't. I think it'd drive me absolutely fucking balmy having to live in this fucking ugly dump. Like, I know I live in an ugly dump anyway, but... You know, Hull actually has something going for it over this place. What am I stuck on? Oh yeah, of course. You get stuck on monsters as well. So for taking that, we now have, like, basically full health. That's not going to help us. Can we get some health? Oh wow, there was 1 health. That building don't even... Oh, it does have an entrance, but not to the area where those imps are. Yeah, this level's bad. Fucking sucks. It's reminding me of that circular fucking thing that was in the other fucking game. Yeah, I think we still do that. So Hull doesn't make a lot of things, but the things it does make are... It makes toilet cleaner, it makes toilets, and it makes paint. And that's basically it. I'm not even sure about the first 2 anymore. Oh, we used to have one of the big pharmaceutical companies that was here, but I don't know if they're still here anymore. I want my fucking keys, damn it, game. Well, that was the way down from where that teleport sent us. Is it going to be one of those where I have to turn around as soon as I go up there or something? Or that I have to use that to get into another building, perhaps? Because I can probably get on there from up there, but there's no way to see where I'm going while I'm up there, because I can't look up and down as far as I can tell. Oh man, people are going to argue with you all day on that as to what the best one is. Basically, I just go with, does it work? But the ET4000's pretty damn good, but those are expensive and good luck finding one now. Trio 64's pretty good. The Cirrus chips are sort of second best to those, but are good enough. They'll certainly do the job well enough. That gave us like 1 extra ammo for our shotgun. Then there's like Tridents. Some of the later Tridents were decent. And there's really obscure shit, like there's... Is it like a fucking arc or something that's meant to be really fast? I've never used one, so I don't know if those are actually any good. Like, I don't want to say something is without having tested it myself. I was wondering if I'm supposed to be in here as yet. There's teleporters there. Farming. See, we used to have a fair amount of farms here a long time ago, like, those have all been built on now. I don't know where this is, but we got a key! Oh man, that is... shit that I'm not going to be able to get in there. There's no buttons or anything, is there? It's not looking that way. And he's never going to be able to jump that sort of gap, Doom Guy. Because he can't jump for some reason. Well, that's probably why he's still a virgin, you know. Fucking failed sports day at school every fucking year. None of the girls wanted to fucking do anything with him. Alright, now I'm not going to be able to find blue key doors, am I? That'll be a red one. Let me guess, the next one I find will be a yellow one, won't it? It doesn't even need a key. We could go in there already. I don't know if what we just did is what we were supposed to do. Where I jumped on that building. 5, 4, 2, well, only 3 digits, or... Oh, it's like a 5, 4, 2, 8 or something. Good enough, it should certainly work. You're not going to notice like the 1 or 2 FPS difference here and there, in all likelihood. And put it this way, this K5's technically taking a hit for having this ATI card in, but I can't tell. I can measure it, definitely, but I can't see it when I'm just playing something. Oh, what? Of course, there's not a fucking... There's probably not even a blue key door. That surprises me. That really does, because they're usually middle of the road for these series. Usually they'll beat out Tridents by like a margin. Ah, there's a blue key door. Now there was a teleporter that led up there, wasn't there? I think it was up those stairs. So following the arrow was never useful. I'm still kind of impressed by that C&T one, but I'll test it out. But the thing that gets me about is their caching technology doesn't work. Like, it doesn't improve anything. Not even by, like, a tiny fraction. It just does nothing. So it's kind of impressive for the fact that it can keep like a card with a twice the memory bus width and everything. It can keep up with it, and the fact that the other card has interleaving, but then that's where it tops out because there's just no improvement for installing the cache chips. I'm not sure what they were really trying to do. So again, that surprises me. I didn't expect there to be much in it, but yeah, I'm surprised that it's in that order. It's never turned out that way for me. I wonder if motherboard's a factor, or card vendor, or just who knows. Interesting to know though. It's always interesting to have a larger sample size. Yeah, the S3s are never that far off, and that's... Did I? I didn't realise. Is there anywhere I need to be jumping down from here? This is where I need luck keys. Well, I'll just have to take a leap of faith. I'll go this way, because there might be something over there. I doubt it. No. Okay, we need to find a red key door. My feet are getting cold. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna sit cross-legged because my feet are freezing. Like, it's the outer wall of the house here, so it's never going to be warm over here. Turn the Presler on, I suppose. It's have like a Pentium Extreme. Oh, keep the fucking room warm. You go to the toilet, you close the door. Oh, that was just the first thing that came to mind. I don't think I'm going to come up with full words. VLB cards should be faster than ISA ones. It depends, because I've actually had like one or two really shit ones that aren't. But that was because they just ISA cards on a VLB board. Some fucking China company obviously made to rip people off. Didn't rip me off, it was free a long time ago. Or very cheap. Well, that looks safe. I guess we're going in now then. How are the feelings coming back? Everything tastes strange. I don't remember if I said, but these modules that I want to install in my Pentium. I only had 4. Turns out I actually have 6. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the other 2. I don't have that many slots in them. I should really wash these because they're covered in dust and I want them clean when I install them. Introduce dust into my precious Pentium. Yeah, the Teratech's pretty damn good on its fucking wavetable. The inmost, that should be innermost. What's that? The in-law dens. Yeah, it's. I don't think I've never taken one that far to find out. So. I don't really have enough ISO ones to mess with to that extent either. And the ISO ones I do have tend to be really old, slow things. Like I've got that Everex that's from like '87. I've got like that Trident that's from like '88. Where is that? Oh damn! I don't know where that's gone. I got that Oak that doesn't work. That's actually worrying me, I've got to be honest. The fact that I don't know where that's gone. I know where the Oak is, I can see it. But cannot see that Trident. Well, I know it's safe because I remember putting it in a box to keep it safe, being like, oh, you know, I don't want that going missing or getting injured, so we'll yeah. I've obviously kept it too safe, so whatever, at least it's not gotten misplaced and damaged. Not going to need it yet anyway. It is painfully slow though, and the picture quality on it's shit. It just doesn't matter because it's going in a pretty lowly 386 that I want to put together, so really not bothered about speed on there. Yeah, I still have that Western Digital. That's in the 486 web server. I will get back to finishing something on that machine someday. Probably not the full-blown museum pages I was working on, it's too much work. So I'll probably scale back that project and make a smaller site run on there. I've used a VLB one of those. I've heard they're pretty decent, but I've never used one. Just haven't run into one. I've seen them on sale, but every time I've been after something like that, there's been something that I've liked more. Ah, now we've got skull keys, I see. Got my first demon. Shit! Hang on, a weird and unwinnable hole there. Okay. I thought they'd had a bit of an oversight there. Apparently not. Well, that's clearly where the key goes, but that looks like the area that we've been in. Oh no. What's wrong now? Where are we going to hit from? This is a pretty shitty city that we're in, I've got to give it that. Only if you can guarantee that you can feed it the resolution it wants. Because you can't just feed anything you want in there, you have to select the format in advance and it has to match exactly or the card will just shut down. It's really, really finicky, and you will need a good raid setup to capture from it as well. Really, something like the StarTech cards now are probably better. I mean, the only reason I ever had an Intense was it was the only solution at the time. It wasn't the best solution. I suspect the Eva cards that were around were probably better for what I was doing, but couldn't get those. Did a note just get stuck? Well, that blows. It did, didn't it? Oh, thanks, Doom. Well done. Ah. Oh man, that's annoying. That sound needs to stop. I have the key for this. Is this a malfunction or am I missing something? Because I have the key to open those. Yeah, well, there's that at least, I guess. It's ugly and it's a dark enough brown and I can't see what's going on. And the door won't open again. Opens from that side though. I've got to go out there quick because I don't want to be trapped in there because there's no more of those dudes like... Oh no. Of course all the health's in there. But get up there because I'm going to be getting shot in the back. Fucking hell. That's invisibility, isn't it? I can't remember. I better get it just to be safe. Invisibility instantly sees the player when he... I mean, logically they would want to know why the door was open, but... It's just a feature that does nothing. It serves no purpose. And so what makes me laugh is that they kept putting that item in the game, like in this fucking level pack. I thought this was on Earth. Well, you'd think hell would be, like, high-tech, really. I mean, why wouldn't it be? It wouldn't just be stuck in, like, the same time period forever. You wouldn't think. I mean, like, how would that work? What the fuck is with that door back there? It doesn't work right. I don't know where the blue one goes. I know I saw it a long time ago, but... Oh, that stuck note's gone away. So that's a positive. That's very much a positive. I'm pleased about that, because that was getting on my nerves. Maybe. It's called like the in-laws den or something, isn't it? Man, this level layout's confusing. Now that's blocked, you just can't walk up there, it seems. There's something back there. It's probably not mandatory, let's not go there. I don't know what that does. Fuck it, I'm going up there. I don't know what it does. It's what leads there, apparently. God knows what's through there, I can't see. More pointless areas the player never really has to go in. It's like, what the fuck? That was strange. I can't fathom this. It's fucking... I said the layout's just so confusing. Because it all looks the same. I feel like I need to be on the other side of that wall. Just stick to one side and see what we can come up with. No, I went that way out last time, so... Yep. Sure as shit is, isn't it? Oh, fucking hell. So this is... It's going to direct me this way, because the game wants me to go this way. There's no key out. Door out here. I feel like I shouldn't be going there yet. I feel like I want to be up here. Maybe this will lead that way. So it almost looks like that would, doesn't it? Only Doom does that. Yep, I can see the key thing in there. So that's the way we want to be. Fucking really. Then how the fuck do we get up there? God, this level design is just horrible. It really is. Yeah, that's not going to get me in there though. That's why you put the torches in a fucking hole like that. Oh shit. yeah, the AI tech capture card does, and the that Video Blaster MPEG card does. The Real Magic cards, I think, have pins for it, but never use it. Like, they're not populated. Really fucking irritating level design. Whoever built this gets a medal for pissing me off. I bet it's that area I went before where I thought I was stuck in a hole, but I can't remember how to get there, because I can't remember where it is. Everything looks the goddamn same. It's just innavigable, this place. Now I'm losing track of, like, just where I'm supposed to be. And they've, like, put blocking flags. They haven't put them there, though. Oh man, that texturing's broken. Am I supposed to be out here? Looks like it, because I mean that's an elevator there, isn't it? Back that way. What was the point in that? Was this a multiplayer map that got converted? But it makes me laugh when I see that connector on, like, cards from a... Like, say the GeForce 256, and I think my GeForce 2 still has it. That Trident Blade still has it. And the problem with it is, you know, that you can only get, like, 8-bit colour when you're using that. Like, that's all you can really... So it's quite limiting. Using it that late on would be rather detrimental. Or at least doing things digitally with it would, analog digital would leave you with only 8-bit colour. I built one before, it works fine in depth of... Yeah, I mean, they... I thought my Voodoo did have one. What am I doing with that? Well, I'm not digging in that too much, man. This is precarious, this pile. I had to rip it all out a couple of days ago to kill a mouse. Oh, I'm not digging in there. I'll be here until the end of time. Yeah, I could have sworn that they had one on that card. I don't know, whatever that is. Has one on the TNT too, at least. I don't like this level. I'm tempted to just skip this level, I've got to be honest. It's very annoying. Fucking... Whoever designed this is an asshole. And we're back here again. What do you know? Area where we can't fucking... This level is unfathomably annoying. It's pissing me off. I can see nothing that would lead us into there, but I know I've been over there because that's that platform, look. You can see that. That there is the platform that I was on about before. I don't know if they would be, or because do you think the GPU makers would have bothered updating their spec? There's only one way I can see to get in there, and it's... We've always been at that edge of the map, but I can't make that from here, can I don't think. No, I can make that from here. So I need to be in that water there. I don't know if I can get into that water there. I have been in there, definitely. Ah, fuck. What shit fucking level design this is. Really, I'm not even... I know somebody somewhere is going to be like, yeah, fuck you, you just suck at the game, and I'll probably do, but... The game design sucks. And it's stupid things like that. It's really stupid. Okay, can I get out of this fucking level? Yeah, the only video cards I know with like 80 pin. Yeah, that's how you do things, whereas I seem to just stick on one game and hurt myself with... Oh, for fuck's sake! We can't get back in that area. This level design's broken. I don't think you can fucking do this. I don't think this level can be beaten legit. I don't. I think it's either broken for one reason or another. I don't know what that reason would be, but... So even if I could get in there, that's just an area I can walk into. There's no... Like, that's that bit that you can't get to. So how was I over there before? It doesn't make sense. I'll come back over here, I'm not... I just want to try and figure it out. Like, does this link up to anything? And I don't think it does. But I got here before, and I don't know how I got here before. Yeah, well, I do, but it's like, well, I said I was playing this, so I'll keep playing it. Nope, this is the area I can't get into, so there's no way in here. Not hugely, I haven't. But yeah, there's that walkway. We can't get on that walkway. So you can't... Oh, is this how I did it? Did I come out of here? Why have I not been back in it? Fuck. Oh, well, that's lovely. No, I don't think that will work. No, it does. For fuck's sake! But why have the fucking wall there? What's the point? Like, why? Why build it that way? It's just dumb. That's really fucking dumb. Why would you do that? Fucking designers, mate. Fucking Crusoe. Fucking Crusoe. They used to put that in like really cheap tier laptops. Well, that's a fucking waste of sectors. It looks pretty nice. There's the geometry crushers, now it doesn't. Well, that's good. I'll tell you what hasn't happened on this level. Actually, no, I won't, because then it will happen, so I'm not saying it. Anyway, you know what, everyone knows what I mean. I'm going to stop in like 20 minutes anyway. Good fucking time, look at that! It was a stupid fucking level design. That's stupid! Why have the fucking wall there? It's not even a puzzle, it's just a fucking wall. Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. So that's what I was thinking, but I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it, because as soon as I say it, oh, this looks even more fucking ugly. Yep, this ain't pretty at all. Well, nice to know the fucking really nasty looking levels aren't done with yet. Man, that phlegm one won't move. I was disoriented and I thought the floor was going up. Is that going down? It's weird when that happens. It's like when you're sat in the car and you look out the window and the car next to you moves and like, rolling backwards. Oh god, it's so ugly. It's so ugly. It's a shame, because until the last few levels, I thought the fucking level design was better in this game than the first one. But it's starting to get that crappiness again, slowly. It's creeping in. Until they're out of ideas, and so they just wanted to think of ways to be a dick to the player. I don't know what sort of deep-seated fucking self-esteem issues they have, but it ain't my problem. Don't make it my problem. I've always had like a mild interest in the Cruiser, but I've never really committed to getting my hands on one. I think largely because I probably would be limited to laptops, and as... Ah, now there isn't invisible wall there. I guess it was these guys stood down here, because somehow that happens. Now what's odd is that collision bug actually does happen in Duke Nukem 3D, but only with RPVs. Doesn't affect anything else. So it reminds me, I bought a Via C3 and I haven't received it. I have not heard from the guy I bought it from. I don't think he screwed me because he's a reputable guy. But I think he was supposed to send it out at the end of last month, and I've heard nothing of it. So I think I need to give him a prod, like, hey man, you know, well, that's my fucking Via C3. I think I want it. Like, now. But like I say, I'm not too worried, because the guy it came from is reputable. I don't think he's going to fuck me around. Yeah, and that's my problem with it, is it's all laptops. I don't do laptops. Oh, I can push it from that side. So I had something really weird happen with some fans I bought, where the guy didn't cancel the order, but he cancelled the shipment and gave reason changed mind, but then sent them anyway. I'm still not entirely clear on what he was doing. Like, it was something about he changed his mind about how he wanted to post it, but he didn't tell me until after they'd arrived. So I was sort of like hanging over the fucking button to send the guy a message of like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, if you're cancelling my order, can you please fucking give him my money back? Fucking keys are prick tees. See, now we've got things where we can only push Walden on the right side. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't mind getting hold of one of those AMD ELAN boards that was like ATX, but I don't think those would ever made it to mass production either. I bet those only existed as prototypes, like, you know, samples for development and whatever. Well, this design is really getting silly. Fuck it, there's no point faffing with that, it's not going to come down, that key. That's just obvious, so there's no point in wasting our time. But I can't remember how to get in there. So I won't be able to get back there. Why do I feel like we should have the key coming out of there? This is where I started, isn't it? Yes, it is. I don't know where the key goes. These levels are getting really, really ugly, man. I don't know if the designers just didn't give a fuck anymore by this late in the game, or whether the engine just isn't very good at this sort of thing. Ah, shit. That's probably us done for now. Walking down here. If we go back and have a look at the level. What? Can't move. Yeah, we just got overwhelmed there. Oh, we're all the way back at the start, figures. Yeah, it seems to work from what I watched, so I didn't notice anything untoward going on with it. Yeah, this fucking Super Micro in here is still doing things just fine, but I've only got like 3 years planned before I look at replacing it again. Which I might not do, it depends how it's doing in 3 years. It's running as good as it is now, I'm not really going to be in that much of a hurry. I can't see it breaking down or anything. Super Micro boards don't break down. I don't know, not really. Just part of the way the game runs to me, I suppose. 5 years seems long enough. And at the very least, I'm going to replace the hard drives when they hit 5 years, because as much as I really like these Western Digitals, I found that they're prone to breaking. As soon as the warranty runs out, they will break down with no warning. And they will break in quick succession, so having them in RAID isn't good enough. Like, they just conk, no warning. You tell them on one day and they're just not there. And I don't want to have to put up with that. That's not good. So the hard drives would cost more than the rest of the system, so it's like, by then I might as well just replace the innards of the machine entirely, because, you know, I'm going to lose my Windows installation. I don't have any tools to image them across, so you know, I might as well just build a new machine. Well, I didn't lose anything, luckily, because I'd already moved off of them. Like, they were the ones I had in the Presler before. They're gone. They're not going to work again, so yeah. As soon as the warranty ran out, just gone. And it's one thing I'll give Hitachi drives, as much as I hate them and I won't use them, at least they tend to die slowly. You tend to have a good bit of warning of like, yeah, this is going to give up, like, do something about it. Yeah, I don't know about those, I don't like those. This level design's getting fucking worse, man. Fuck this level, I hate it already. How close is this? It's 15. You know, we're probably about the halfway point of the game. Let me find out real quick. How many levels does Doom 2 have? $30 levels, yeah, we're dead on the halfway point. Yeah, these were Blacks and REs. Just, like I said, turned the thing on one day and just gone. Not there. So I replaced them with second-hand WD blues that are actually older and slow, but they work, and I don't need performance that heavy in that machine anymore, so it's like, well, we'll use those. I've never had Smart tell me anything about a hard drive. Just they break. Smart, they can be completely dead, and Smart will be there. Oh, everything's fine. I belong to the Beat generation, and everything's going just fine. I once knew a man who worked from 9 to 5. Just to pay his monthly bills is why he stayed alive. So keep your country cottage, your house and lawn so green. I just want a one-room pad where I can make the scene. I want to kill that pink bastard, man, he's dangerous. We're getting cornered in again, aren't we? Of course we are. Go down already, you bastard! You fucking bastard! Why the fuck won't he go down? I'm not even going to that other room. It's a waste of time. I'm going to plasma cannon the bastard. Got these big ass guns, you might as well use them. I know there's something back there that wants to kill me as well. Oh god, there's another one. I need something with a faster rate of fire. Hell, man, they're off. What the fuck is that thing? It turned on us, take it down! What a fucking dickish design those things are. Oh, well, no, it doesn't fall that far. The elevator's not working. What about this one? No, it's not working either. Why would it? I just waste the ammo, it doesn't matter, I don't care anymore. I was hoping there'd be a med kit. None of this seems to lead down, so... Where could this possibly go, because... Let's see, that was worth it. So the only way we've got is that one teleport pad that I spotted. That was weird, we got stuck on thin air. Oh, it's another item, it does nothing. We got a yellow key. Got a red key, I can't go in there. Oh, now it feels like a Doom user map. Let's just put 1,000 enemies on the fucking ground. Everything wants a red fucking key. Ah, bollocks, the BFG. Yeah, I think I'll keep it on the screen and mine stops, you know. It's like people asking bothers me, but it just saves time, I guess. Ow! Oh, where'd that fucker go? Still haven't figured out that fucking... Ah, shit! Get out of that. Fuck that. And it's stuck on thin air that time at least. Yeah, no point staying up here, is there? Because red key. Suck. I have no idea how to get the red key, and I don't know where the yellow one goes. I have no idea where the yellow key goes. I've never seen a yellow key door in this level. Ah, fuck. I can't see anything over there that I think would help, so I really don't get this bit. Really don't get this bit. I'm tempted to just fucking watch a walkthrough or something, man. It's pissing me off. Yeah, I don't think that'd help. I've seen people doing that in, like, other games. I wonder if we could do that to Duke Nukem 3D. Rotating the viewport's not something I can remember ever doing. I don't even know if we can do that. I suppose we can just use show view and rotate that viewport, but then it's going to cut the frame rate in half. Be very inefficient. Now, say for a second I were to go up there, would I be able to jump onto that area at the back? From that other end? I don't know. That's something I'm going to look into soon. I see a red key in there, it's the fucking red key I want. I didn't realise that area was open. Now doesn't this teleport us up there, and... This is why I think people who play Doom are weird, because they have the patience for this shit. But the game's like relying on mechanics it doesn't have. There's no fucking... Like, platforming in this game is just bad. I'm guessing there's that open things up there, is that... Are we supposed to go back up? Because it moves something there. But I just don't know what. It's never clear, there's no... wiring leading away from the switch to indicate what it does. So I just don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do there. Is this the other end of the same building? Seems to be. Yeah, it's just annoying, because like I said, it's like almost as if they built the game with the idea of having the button and then just never put it in. Well, I had something moving then, it makes me think that what I changed got reversed. Oh no, it wouldn't have done, because it was the teleporter in the fucking red key room. Well, I'm going to stop real soon. My patience with this is about run out for the day. I'll come back with a fresh mind another day. Itch. Well, we'll go and fucking have a look around up there again, see if I can spot anything, but... I don't think we'd be able to get off of that. That much is for sure. They wouldn't back an oversight like that, I'm sure. I mean, they might. Have a go. No, I mean trying. I mean, I might take damage for trying, but That's what save states are for. The game has that option. Might as well use it. It does look like you might actually be able to. I don't know if we're supposed to do that, but it's evidently possible to get over here, so... It's going to put a door that wants a red key. Somebody must have spotted it in development. I feel like we've entered this area backwards. Shit. Oh, for fuck. It's only a map. Leave it. Get the fucking collision, man. It's pitch black, I can't see a thing. What that did, I do not know. Okay. Hopefully this leads somewhere good. I don't like this level. This level's shit. The levels are getting worse as we go along. They're supposed to get better. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, fuck this. I'm not going through all that again. I apologise, but I mean, I would have just had to walk around, but it's boring. People don't want to watch some dude walking around in dude. Now I have to get down from here. I haven't even seen a fucking blue key door. It's even over here. Well, blue torches, that seems like a good omen to me. So who knows, like, blue fire is like, you know, it's good for you, man. This design looks like shit! Oh man, I'm getting a minigun from somewhere. Can't even see it. Perhaps I should save. We're assuming I can get back over where we came from. I'm going to go for that, because I'm smarting a little bit here. It doesn't work, that item. It's another thing, it doesn't work. They kept putting it in the game, but it doesn't work. It's broken. What is it we do with items that don't work? Well, it looks like it should be a door, but it's not. Well, it'd be exit only. Oh, shooting that one works, actually opens things. The fucking reload animation for this shotgun is way too long. And you can't switch weapon while the animation's playing out. Yeah, it didn't though, did it? He went down just the same as he normally would. Well, this is not at all safe. No, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, everything's still alive in there. You can have fucking rockets. And so can every bastard else. I don't know how you're supposed to do that level, but we did that level. That was a success. That was a success. I thought I lost my RAM down the side of the machine. No, I was in the fucking... I'm not doing any more levels today. That's it. That is as far as we'll go with that today. So I'm going to smirk, and I'll stick around while I have the cigarette, but I'm not doing any more levels, so basically stream's pretty much over. The game's not terrible. It's not awful. It's, but damn, is it ever overrated? This fucking Doom level pack 2. It's, I insist it's just level pack. I'm not dignifying it with calling it a separate game. I'm just not. Because it doesn't add anything. It still puts the same broken shit in that was in before. If it was another game, they would have fixed those things. But the level design's definitely taken a dive. Is it the best DOS game, right? I don't know, because that varies on what mood I'm in. So I don't know that I could pick just one. So obviously I really like Duke Nukem 3D, but I don't know that I'd consider that the best. It's the one I like the most, maybe, but no, I don't know, because I really like Broken Soul. But, you know, that's somewhat Hull makes. But yeah, maybe I suppose the easy answer is just Duke Nukem 3D, because I butchered the hell out of the thing so much that I'm probably more attached to it than I otherwise would be. But yeah, I don't know that I could choose just one. So that would be it, I guess. If I had to be stuck with just one game on DOS forever, that would probably be what it would be. There's a hell of a lot of fucking crappy ones out there. There are some good ones, but it's almost like the PS1 library in that you really have to dig to find them. Because there's a lot of bargain bin, no-name shit that just wasn't worth the time. Let me have a look. Oh god, it's got GTA on this thing. I don't have the disc. I'm not playing it. Could be anything on this machine, man. It's been used for some really odd projects. Dark Forces are fucking good. I like Dark Forces. And Dark Forces has a fucking headlight in it, so when you go in a room that's black, you're not just walking around in black. Yeah, Hexen, man. I kind of like it, but I've never beaten it because fucking hell, that thing's... It's fucking difficult. I've never beaten it. I got, like, maybe the 4th level, I think. And there's something really weird happened. I was on about it a few months ago now. What happened was, like, years ago I played it, and I was in, like, the tunnels in that level, and yeah, I walked down one, and it had, like, the wooden supports at the side, but the floor just wasn't there. It just dropped for miles and miles, but there were items as if there was supposed to be a floor. And so I looked around the level, I could never find it again. And I was high at the time, so it's like, well, yeah, maybe it's broken, but who fucking knows? I think I figured out what happened. The engine bugged and the floor dropped. Nah, the Cinema Pro doesn't work in DOS. It's Windows only. I suppose Windows NT. The AI tech will work in DOS, and it has source code, so you can write your own programs for it. Which obviously I've never played with, because it's beyond my realm of capability. It's all encrypted behind a fucking key that you have to type in. It's just stupid, because it only works with that card. The source code's not, that's not encrypted, because it would make sense to do that. We don't want people stealing that, but no, it's to actually use the card that they did that. It has copy protection. I'll let this happen because it's going to have to be done. Yeah, fucking... Some shit's really hard to find. It seems games I want tend to be hard to fucking find. I don't know that it's I'm playing obscure things or what. I don't think it's the case that... I don't know. I also want to find that fucking Sega CD game, like, the European copy, because supposedly it exists, but I can't find any proof that it ever did. What have I done with that? It's another one of those things I think I've put somewhere to keep it safe, and I've kept it far too safe for its own good. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what I've done with that. I still don't know where that video card's gone. I don't know where that Urk one is, but that's no use to me, it doesn't work. It is unfortunately dead. I don't mess with GOG. I don't like the way GOG does shit, and I won't waste my time fucking with copies of shit from there. I just won't. It's going to bug me right now, that graphics card. Oh, I found that at least. Yeah, I don't know that that's available European, or if it's a rumour. Oh dear. Fuck, I thought they'd broken my fucking Windows install then. I would have kicked off if it did. Where is the video card? Shouldn't be in that one, shouldn't be in that one. Boxes, boxes, fucking boxes. Who knows? I'll find it. That yellow one, that's just that Urk VGA card that never worked. Yeah, dust bunnies. Yeah, my blood's original, so like I have the CD and everything. Only 1.0, I don't have the later version, which is probably the version that's on GOG. I don't have that legit. I don't even think I have a pirate of it anymore, because it's just, I don't like it. They nerfed it, so. Yeah, the Cinema Pro, it's Windows only, the Cinema Pro. But it has, what is that technology called? What did they call it? They gave it some stupid name. Oh, no, that's not even there, that's why. Get rid of that. It's take a while. Smart Lock, that's what POG called their thing that lets you have true colour because it's not using the feature connector. What gets me is it's on the same chip as the ATI Wonder, but quality's way better. The ATI Wonder does true colour as well because that uses an AMC connector. But yeah, the quality of the capture is just nowhere near close. The Cinema Pro is not as good as a Celebrity. It's like a scaled down version of it almost. It's some minor updates. I have no idea where that video card is. Still, it always seems weird using an optical mouse in this. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything left to do here. I'll start it real quick just to demonstrate. It's the same software as the Celebrity. In fact, to install that Celebrity, because I don't have the drivers, I have to... Nobody has them. So I have to do some weird shit whereby I install the Cinema Pro discs, and then I install just this random loose copy of some of the utilities for the HiQ, and it replaces the DLL files that are required to run the card with ones that the Celebrity can use. And it's the only way you can use that card. It's pure luck that it was possible to do. Nobody really keeps track of old video hardware as much. It's kind of a shame. It'll probably fade into obscurity eventually. But yeah, I've got to eat, so... Oh, well, when I got my first TV card, which I'm sure it was a Celebrity or a High Q. I don't remember the PCB being the same colour, but it was a massive card, and I'm sure it was one of those, if not a Cinema Pro, it was one of the two. Yeah, I thought it was fucking magic. I didn't own it for very long. I seem to think I actually just learned it to do one project, and then I ended up buying my own one. It was something newer. But yeah, and people around me thought it was fucking cool, because they'd never seen anything like that. They weren't common. Like, captured hardware is way more widespread now than it used to be. But back then it was like this obscure thing. Nobody did that. It was just really, really magical almost. And so then, of course, I was just annoying everybody, like, because I just kept taking stills of everything. Every fucking thing I could find. It was almost like making really poor quality memes, you know. It's like, I'd find a bit in a film I liked, take one still out of it, and just write a quote of the line that the character would say in that part. It'd be like Arnold saying some stupid one-liner, and just start emailing them to everybody. But it was just a novelty. You're like, look, I can actually see movies like on my PC now. And it's the workarounds the things had to employ. I don't worry about it. I'm clocking out anyway. But, I don't know. But yeah, it was fucking hell, man. It was a mess getting that shit to go. Because I mean, you can run them on like 286s and shit, and they still work. I'm really pissed at not knowing where that video card is. It's really, really getting to me. I'm going to tear the room upside down later on. I'm going to fucking... But yeah, fucking... arm lines and shit. Was it that one? If I move that, I've got a nasty feeling. Yeah. No, there goes the parts bag. Oh. Yeah, it was like I say, it was a big deal at the time just being able to do it at all. No, it's not in there. And there goes the Sega. I just busted my nail. Well, anyways. I think that'll suffice for today. I'll come back and try and finish Doom some other fucking... well, Doom level pack 2 some other day. Fucking hurts. That really hurts. Yeah, come back and finish that some other time. That box is too small, it won't be in there. So yeah, thanks for tuning in and shit, I guess, as always. And I'll see you around. That fucking card. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna fucking find it. And when I fucking find it, I'll have found it. Yeah. Anyways, I'll do that off stream. See you around.